we're in the 2016 Dodge Scat Pack 392, and it's a Charger. It's not a Challenger. I actually prefer the Charger to the 4 doors, and it's a big, nice car. We're gonna have some fun. So there's a few buttons here. Again, if you have a Hellcat, well, let's just get into that. The difference between this and the difference between a Hellcat is huge. Body is the same. You can get the same layout of interior. You can get pretty much some of the same things as far as like aesthetics, but that's really where it ends. Hellcat, you get 6-piston brakes. Scat Pack, you get 4-piston brakes. Both Brembo, they're both performance. They'll stop the car either way. Car results in 485 horsepower rather than the 707 due to the fact that it's a 6.4 liter V8 and there's no supercharger on it. So this is naturally aspirated. Without further ado, I'm gonna throw it in a little bit of sport mode here, and okay. All right. Oh wow, that's very touchy. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, this is about the most craziest thing that I've driven. That Audi that you saw last week, all-wheel drive, no drama. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, okay. This is completely opposite. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm actually really scared, but I'm having a lot of fun. Oh my God. Okay. God, I need a minute. I wasn't ready for that. I needed a second. I'm back. I wasn't expecting that at all. Let's roll up the windows here. I wasn't expecting that at all. I knew it was quick. I knew it was quick. I just, ooh. All right, I'm back. Let's continue the review. I guess we should talk about what you just heard, which will be the exhaust and the exhaust setup on this car. The exhaust setup is Corsa. It's a Corsa catback with American racing headers and mid-cap deletes. So, and I'm just driving normal. But the good thing about it though is you get that nice sound, but inside the cabin it's actually pretty, the sound deadening in here is actually pretty good. The car's pretty much, it's really refined in here. It's really nice. It's really nicely laid out. You know, instead of the SRT button here, you do have a sport button. You have super track pack, so you do have track pack apps in here that will allow you to change it, like, you know, the suspension settings, because it does have active dampenings on this car. Also, you can change the profiles of the throttle response and also the transmission gear changes. I have to conquer my fear in that, because that actually really scared me. So I got to take a whole nother approach to this car. So you can't floor it anywhere in the corner. There we go. Brembo brakes work very good. Yes. Never driven I didn't drive the Hellcat in the last review, and I never driven a Scat Pack. But I can confirm this today. There's no need for a Hellcat. You can't use all Hellcat power on the street if this is like the way that it is. You know, you really can't. But what I want to try is their launch control. So manual. How do we do this? All right, so we have to hit the super track pack button, activate launch mode. This is so, all right, so you activate launch mode, so you hold the brake. That's a burnout. That's a burnout. That's not, oh, so you have to like partially do it? Damn, this thing's so touchy. All right, so I didn't mean to do burnouts. All right, let's try that again. So that actually wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Little bit of wheel spin, but it wasn't bad. I have to confess about something. The car does not have the stock 245 with all-season tires that it comes with. No, this has 305s drag radials. So spun a little bit, but it hooked. So if you're on a prep track, this thing probably would just boom, whole shot right out. It's definitely fun, and it's, you know what's crazy about Dodge? Dodge is crazy enough to do it. Dodge is crazy enough to make something like this that has launch control, that has the capabilities of having this huge unnecessary platform of power, and you really can just get on it whenever you need. Like, no one needs that. But the fact that you can have this and you could drive it every day. You could drive this thing every day. You can actually drive it on the street. It won't break. And if it does break, you have a beautiful thing called warranty, and you won't have any issues. You know, usually cars like this, you have to like put a lot of different modifications in order for them to, you know, to have this type of power and to behave like this. But if I want to cruise right now, I take sport mode off, I go and drive, and I can enjoy the rest of my day. And I'm still comfortable, I'm still relaxed, I'm calm, the car's calm, I'm doing 40 miles an hour, and I can enjoy my day. But when I want to act like a hooligan, sport mode, downshift a few gears. You can just do that. I love the profiles of this car where you could go back and forth. But as far as like the driving feel of it, after you conquer the fact that you're afraid of it at first, the first reaction is always like the best one. But after that, when you understand it, and I've been driving the car around for a little bit now, so I'm starting to understand how it likes to behave. No, don't throw me in the corner. I'm 4,700 pounds. I don't like it. No, don't slam on the throttle, or I'm going to spin you out and scare the crap out of you. Gotta be able to understand the power and respect it. That's the main important thing. Because if I do this, and you know, the good thing, and I want to talk about practicality. Power's not practical. The gas is not practical. It gets about 12 miles to the gallon on a good day. But what you can get this for. So right now in 2000, obviously this is a 16. They don't sell 16s anymore. If you're lucky, you'll find one on a lot that was left over. But now you can get these for a 2017 for 50 grand. Now, before you be like, whoa, $50,000 for an American car, hear me out for a second. You have heated seats, cooled seats, 0.4-inch Uconnect display that provides you navigation, your track apps. You have a nice laid out interior, a 4,700 pound car, a huge trunk, and you have a good everyday sedan that just happens to have 485 horsepower or more, you know? And the good thing is they respond well to mods. Like I only told you, he only opened up the exhaust, threw an intake on it, and put cams on it. Nice rough American Idol, as it should. But pretty much with this platform, you know, you really don't have to do much. And again, going over bumps, it's nice, it's relaxing, it's calm, it's enjoyable. You can really enjoy the drive in this and not worry about a car, bam, boom, boom. Oh my God, this bench is so tough. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I have no air conditioning. All this, I have full-blown air conditioning. The car weighs 4,700 pounds. I've drove the regular RT, the 370 horsepower Hemi. Doesn't do it any justice. You would need to get this to enjoy it. Like someone like me, I knew it right away. But then when I drove this car today, oh my God. You can't, there's not a car right now that's under 50 grand that you can get this type of platform in. With almost 500 horsepower, big sedan. I have plenty of space. There's plenty of space behind me. Beautiful red interior. everyday drive. And I can check my radios, I can check my media, I can check my climate control functions, I can adjust my ventilated seat. I want cooled seats right now? Hell, go for it. Now my butt is nice and cold. One of by far, like literally the best design that they've ever created for this platform. Really, really good car. And it's a shocker, because you know, the whole, you know, Mopar, General Motors thing, they were making some really crappy cars. You know, the first Charger that came out, not a bad car, but as far as like the quality, when the old Chargers had this really plastic dashboard, plastic interior, it was just a box in the center. There was like really no type of design at all. And the Chrysler 300, which was based on the Charger platform, was pretty much the same thing. It was the same thing as, you know, okay, it's a bit nicer, but it's not really anything like that. But Dodge really stepped up their game. You know, a lot of people were disappointed that it wasn't a coupe when it first came out, but these, you can really drive. Like, this is interesting. These are fun, and they give you a variety of different things. There's a Charger V6, you don't want that. There's a Rally, which is the all-wheel drive V6. You don't want that. The RT, if you don't want this much power, but you want the sound, you can get the sound out of an RT 370 horsepower Hemi. It's possible that you can get a factory exhaust if you're not interested in modding, but you like the nice V8 bellow out the exhaust. You can do that. But as far as performance aspect, you're not gonna like it. I think, and I said this in the Hellcat review that I did, this is the buy to get if you're getting a Dodge Charger and you want the performance aspect of it. Not a lot of people have Hellcat money. I'm not sure. I don't think this gets hit with a gas guzzler tax. If it does, then it's still not it's not necessarily bad in a way. You know, when you really look at everything in regards of practicality, I really want a sedan, I want a big V8, and potentially you can mod this to be just as fast as a Hellcat. Pressed, I like it a lot. And if I have a house, because that's the first thing I have to buy first, I might buy one of these pre-owned. Because if it's new, 50 grand. Another, this is what I wanted to talk about pricing real quick before I go. I want to talk about pricing real quick. For $50,000, you can have one of these. You can have a 392 Scat Pack fully loaded for around 50 G's. And you have everything from the LED headlights, the taillights, the motor, the nice interior, all the features as far as navigation, the apps, the climate controls, ventilated heated seats, powered seats, the sunroof, the works, the wheels, the brakes, all of that crap. You have all of that included for 50 grand. Going, you know, with the Hellcat, you're spending 65, 66, almost 70 grand, plus a gas guzzler tax, which I think in New York State is $1,700 or $2,000, around that range. So you're looking at about a $70,000 car at the end of it all. But in this, you're 50,000, you're already 15 to almost 20 grand cheaper. You know, you're almost there. You know, it's scary, but before you're just like, oh, I want a Hellcat, and not do research, you might want to watch my video and really just do research on the car in general, because I wanted a Hellcat. I wanted to buy a used Hellcat, and that was it. I don't think I'm going to. I don't think I'm going to, because when you can have this much fun, I might as well. Do you mind, sir? Go ahead. It's like nothing. That wasn't even enough smoke, but I'm not gonna do it. These tires are very expensive, and we're not trying to blow. That's one thing you gotta worry about with a Scat Pack or a Hellcat. You need a budget not for your payments. You need payment for gas and tires. That's what you need more than anything in this car. Other than that, you're golden. Alright guys, thank you for watching this review of this 2016 Dodge Charger 392 Scat Pack. Shout out to James, the owner of the car. Here's his IG here, One Bad Scat. He was the one that reached out to me on YouTube after doing the Hellcat review and said, hey, would you like to review the loudest Scat Pack in New York City? And I was just like, I gotta see this for myself. But after today's review, I could definitely confirm that was done. But follow James on Instagram, follow my YouTube channel, more for JR14 to come, with reviews and also other stuff regarding the GTI as well. So definitely stay tuned, more to come, and take care. Have a great day.